All right, guys, this is the 2020 Street Glide Special. So I'm going to show you some of the different things that I've done to the bike. So a lot of things, I'm probably going to forget one or two things, but I'm going to go over it and then I'll show you some footage of when I've done some of those things. So let's start out. This is a 2020 Street Glide Special. The first thing that I've done to this bike right at the dealership, I would not leave the dealership until they did it. That was the Chrome Works slip-ons. Starting this bike up at the dealership, that was the one bad thing about it, is it just was so quiet and I just couldn't stand that. And I'll give you guys a start up here in just a little bit, but that was the first thing that I done was the slip-ons. And then after I did that, I changed out these blinkers and lights. So I actually changed these out. I got those. Actually, it's not a custom dynamic though. I'd like to upgrade. This was something like an Amazon special, and it had orange lenses. I switched to the black lenses and then put the orange LEDs in there. Put the LEDs in the back. So that was some of the first mods that I actually done to the bike. And then the other one was the headlight, dynamic active light. So if you look in here closely, you can see these different lights on each side. As you lean into the corners, the light shines into the corner, whichever corner that you're going into. So that was pretty cool. That's one of the first upgrades I did. And then I'll show you guys, but I actually went to a Memphis Shades windscreen or windshield, and I had that on for probably about a year, and I really loved that one. It was the really short one. But then one of the trips I was on, I actually went ahead and tried the Clockworks. So this is a Clockworks windshield and windscreen. So that was one of the changes that I did. Let's see. Then Harley-Davidson, they tell you that if you are looking to do any kind of major upgrades within the first 60 days of buying the bike, it can be all included into your warranty. So at the time I had a Ninja ZX12, which actually I still have, the Ninja ZX12. And so I didn't want to make this bike such a, horsepower. I just wanted to be a cruiser. But after 50 days of ownership, I was like, it would be nice to have a little bit more. So I actually went ahead and did the Stage 2. And that's where I actually went in and did the torque cam from Harley-Davidson, the Harley-Davidson tuner. And then also inside here, I didn't actually change it, but I changed the guts in the inside to like a high flow filter that actually, which Harley recommended to help get the horsepower and torque from the bike, from the Stage 2. And so I still had the slip-ons at that time. I didn't change into the header pipe. So we're gonna get into the header pipe. I actually did that later. So I went ahead and did the torque cam in the Stage 2 upgrade. It had a special on it. I did it probably within day 58. So after that, the sound was another thing that I did, and I've done this. I'm going to show you multiple videos of this, but I probably changed out the speakers at least 3 times. First, I just did these 2 up here. I put some hertz in, that wasn't quite enough. And then later I added these, I put some more hertz here. Then I changed to some different speakers here. And then I changed some different speakers here. And then I changed it again, added another amp. I'm gonna get into all of that. I got video on all of that. Lucky 7, who's ended up doing some of my sound. Tom at Harley-Davidson, who you guys have met on some of my other videos, heard me talk about, he did the initial sound, and I just wanted to keep getting more. The other thing later on, I ended up going to the Öhlins piggybacks on the back, and then also I did the Öhlins drop-in cartridges on the front. That made such a huge improvement on the ride. Probably that rear suspension was probably one of the best upgrades that I've done on this whole entire bike, even though I really like the Stage 2. And then the header pipe, to get the sound that I got when I changed, I put a full sax header pipe on there. That thing just really kind of opened everything up and gave me the sound that I really wanted. The other one is the Bad Boy Cycle seat, which I went through multiple Saddleman seats. I can go over all of those, the different seats. I'll make a video kind of detailing some of these different things. I have a deep video doing a tour pack and kind of where I got that from. Put the 21 front wheel on there. So I did change to that. That's something that I did. Found one that pretty much matched my rear. I didn't change the rear, but we leveled everything out, got it to where I wanted it when I did the suspension change on there. So kind of did all that at the same time. You guys can see Carol, who I talked about, the suspension guy, the Öhlins guy. I'm going to have videos of him. So just awesome. Lots of very, very awesome bike. I love this bike. I had a great time on this bike. It's a beautiful bike. I always wanted a black Harley-Davidson, and I got it. and I love it. And that's why I kept it. Even though I have the Road Glide CVO, I still have this bike. And I'm gonna actually, my son is learning to ride on a bike that I have, another bike that I have, and he is gonna be learning to ride this bike so that he and I can go on trips long distance. So I'll take the other bike, he'll take this one. So I am grateful and blessed from God to be able to just be able to do this and be a blessing to my family and just be able to enjoy this. And I'm grateful. So look for more content coming. I hope you guys liked the introduction video of the bike, some rundown of some different things that I've done to the bike. I'm sure I forgot, but there's a lot of trial and error things that I did in there. And so I'm going to have some of that footage that I have. I'm going to be putting it together, some reactions of the family, different things that I did. And it was such a great experience. This is why I'm doing it again with the Road Glide. And I'm pretty sure I'll be doing it with other bikes. So please subscribe, like, tell me what you like, tell me what you want to see about this bike, what you want to hear about this one and the other one's comparison, anything that you want, let me know. I'm going to make a video for it, and I'm going to get better at producing this content for you guys, just because I know we have that passion for these bikes and just learning information, getting feedback from that's part of the joy, is building it and building the camaraderie between the guys and just being able to talk about it. So talk to you later. I hope you liked the video. All right, guys, here's a startup of the bike.